Hey everyone, welcome to our raffle winner announcements and also Dead Old Lady love readings. Yay! Special bonus to camp, which I always love to do because I love doing love readings. So as you're joining, say hello. I'm so curious to know who's here. I am so amazed at how many of you got the 5 for 5. It blew my mind. I've never had this many people complete all 5 days like this, ever. So way to go. Yay. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Corey. And so I collected up it was almost 30 names. So I know, where's my flower? You're right. I guess I should go get it. I need to have safety in the kitchen, and I'm not even wearing my hairnet, which is what you do to ensure that things are sanitary. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Coach Sonia. Awesome. Cool. Hey, Polly. So great. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put my lunch lady outfit on. Yes. If you don't know, I go by Reverend Lunch Lady when it comes to doing Dead Old Lady readings. Yes. Somebody says, I love the hairnet. I love sanitary. Yeah, I know. What was I thinking? Yes. Okay, good. Mandy's like, well, I have to behave in front of Mandy because she actually is a chef. So she knows the rules and regulations. Aloha. Okay, this is great. So thanks for joining. I'm seeing we have 11 people here so far. So hopefully we'll have more. I know that later in the day like this, we have a lot of people who are in Europe and overseas, and this is not an ideal time for them, but we will include them because I have all of the raffle winners on a list, but I think we're going to start a different way. So I actually wanted to share a story with you, and I also want to inform those of you who have not been to a Dead Old Lady reading what's about to happen, because what we like to do here is I will introduce you to some of my special ladies, and they are my recipe boxes. So this happens to be the one I have to see. Okay, this is New Girl because she has a twin sister named Betty. So New Girl is new because she's new. We call her New Girl because she's the newest one. And then there's Abigail, the lobster. There is Clara. And we have, wait a second. Who is this? Oh, this is Alice. Yeah. So, and there's a whole bunch of other ladies. I'm just sharing with you some of them. Oh my goodness, my hair is supposed to be in the hairnet thing. Okay. Ooh, Smoothie's here. Linnea's here. Okay, so I do have a story. Okay. Thank you, Leslie, keeping me on course. Okay, so I just have to share this because this week was so powerful in that it's the first time I've shared all of this in the way I shared it this week, with the different kind of components that make up a part of the super love system, I will say. I mean, all of these things are about the art and the consciousness of finding the one. And so we did a lot of different practices that really change our energy, but also we did practices that help us bring new possibilities to our world around dating and relationship. And in doing that, it helps us kind of dissolve away some of the limitations that we may have been carrying around for a while. And it's a really good start to that. But one of the things that I am not sure I talk to as much is the power of actually being in a healthy, happy, loving relationship. So, oh, yay, here's Casey. Awesome. Yeah, the power of being in the right relationship. I don't usually like using right as a word, but I am going to use it because there are right relationships, and we've experienced what it feels like when we're in the wrong relationship, which is when we're not aligned, or the values aren't matching up, or someone's not healthy, or there's all sorts of toxicity that can happen. But when we're in the right relationship, it's like everything can expand. So I want to share, because I had an experience with my partner this weekend that really does demonstrate what I love about being in the relationship that I'm in and having a conscious, supportive person by your side. The value of having someone like that by your side. So we have been talking about moving Larry's mom to Colorado. And so this is kind of a personal story, but we've been talking about moving her because things are getting harder for her, and she lives in Florida, and it's hard to take care of her meals, and she's not as mobile, and there's not people there to support her, and her friends are actually having some health issues too. So then they're not spending time together, and the pandemic has changed a lot of her activities. So she's just not in a community that does that. She literally is in an apartment and there's no services. So we've been talking about this, and it's been a very difficult subject. Obviously, it's hard when your parents are getting older. And so the thing that I was very aware of is that in our relationship, working together on this meant that it wasn't all on his shoulders, that he didn't have to try to figure it out when he was emotionally tied to it. And I felt so honored to be able to be that person by his side that can say, hey, here's what we can do. Here's an idea. And I can be that for him. And he's done the same thing for me in my own challenges, like been there to be that voice of reason, been there to be that, wall to kind of bounce things off of and to really get some feedback. So what I am so aware of is how much ease there was in this experience, and how when you have that kind of person that supports you, has your back, is next to you in life, that no matter what happens, that you can hear, hey, we got this. And that was so much of what happened this weekend. And we've been able to move mountains in just 3 days in terms of what we're going to be able to do for her and for each other, and keep it simple and take care of all of the, tasks on the list that are needing to happen right away. So it was just really amazing. So I want you to know that this path is about moving into the kind of relationship and experience where life is easier, and we need each other. We truly do. We need that support. And when you have someone who's really there, it is really powerful. So this is the beginning of that. So I hope that the excitement, the hope, the inspiration that you got from the 5-day Love Vibe Camp really is reminding you and fueling this greater creation that you can have. And it's worth doing what it takes to get past any of the barriers to get there. So I'm curious to know if anyone if that was helpful for anyone. I really want to hear because, ultimately we're doing this work with ourselves, which was mostly what we did in these 5 days. But how amazing is it to realize? And for me, in this last 3 days, helping Larry with this very difficult kind of emotional thing that involves engaging a lot of people, it involves money, it involves travel, it involves stuff, it involves all medical things, it involves so many things. It can be so overwhelming and so painful when it comes to your loved one, that I am on it. And I know he's done that for me. And it just feels so good. It feels so good to be that for someone. And it feels so good to be that for his mom too, to know that we can do this together. And there's tremendous amount of ease. So yeah, Corey says that support is what I desire in partnership. Yeah, Paulette, great story and experience of hope for us. Looking for that type of experience. Yeah, I mean, I have endless stories like this that, have actually made this work that I'm doing as a love coach, relationship expert person, it really hits at home for me. And Larry was sick for a while, and that required a whole bunch of kind of a similar thing, where it was like having that advocate, knowing that, for most couples, when something like that happens, it can tear apart the relationship. But if you're with someone and you've established a foundation, which is what I call the phase 3 of super love, is establishing a foundation that creates a meaningful, loving relationship, that you can endure and have that resilience when life throws you interesting experiences, that you can do that. Shannon says the guy I went out with last night has an older sibling that recently moved in with him, and as my sister moved in with me 2 years ago, we talked in length about it. So yeah, you could help each other. And isn't that so great to be able to feel understood and heard? Leslie says that story illustrates the bedrock of a solid partnership. When life gets hard and bumpy, you're there and to support each other. Yeah. And, I think that sometimes at the beginning, it's hard to remember that, because we can be so protective of our own heart. Like, oh no, I don't want to get hurt, or I don't want to be too vulnerable, and these kinds of things. But you got to be able to learn how to connect and go deeper and be able to share these kind of intricacies and nuances of how you function, and what really supports you. And that's really a next level experience. So awesome. Thanks for letting me share that, because I really want you to know that. And I am inviting you. I know I didn't talk about this early in Love Vibe Camp, because I didn't actually think of it until the last day, that I'm doing a love incubator. So any of you who are not already super loved clients, and if you want to be a super love client, that's another thing, that's private coaching. But I want to continue this process with you. So if you're out there, I know a couple people are already in. This is going to be a really fun way to go for the next 5 weeks, where we'll come and join on Zoom and really do some of this work to get down to that next level. So getting the support with dating, relationship stuff in the community, because the community is part of the healing. So being here. So the Love Incubator will include weekly Zoom calls, but it'll also include a 30-day experience, which we're going to start probably at the beginning of May, where we'll have a daily practice. This is something that I do in Super Loved, and I've done it as an additional event, but I'm putting this in with the Love Incubator, so that we can have those incremental shifts in these 5 weeks together, and that really deepens the groove. When you're creating a habit, you're deepening the groove so that you're in a space where you are no longer defaulting to the fear. You're not defaulting to the limitation. You're not defaulting to less than. You're actually starting to turn up. You're turning up, and you're asking for more, and you're aware of your person, and you're not letting it be an emotional drain. You're not on this emotional roller coaster. So it's going to help you to actually have the emotional health that you need to have a relationship. And then what else is part of that? Oh, we'll have our own community. We'll have our own love incubator community, and I will be integrating group regenerating images and memory sessions, which are part of the real magical transformation that helps us get past some of the subconscious blocks that occur. And that I include in the 30-day too. And we'll do more love readings like this, which we haven't even started. So now, cool. Oh my gosh, Sonia says, I went on a first date last night. He told me about his past and shared some really deep stuff with me, helped me to be vulnerable and open up to my own health issues. Good start. Yeah, really good. I love that. So let's dive in. So I guess right now I'm going to go ahead and announce the winners. Why don't we do that? And I ended up adding a bunch of stuff because we had so many people who were 5 for 5. So it was hard to not do that. So, all right. I had Larry pick out of a hat and he wrote everyone's name down, but he didn't put full last names. So anyway, we have a whole bunch of love readings. So love readings are what we're doing today as a group, but you can get your own personal love reading, which is really fun. They're quite quick. They're like 25-minute sessions, and you ask a question, you get an answer. It's a personalized reading. So we have, how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those and 4 of those and 4 online profile audit / dating strategy. So with those, if you do have an online profile, then I will give you feedback because I'm telling you that's usually the first pitfall. So we'll do a little audit and then I can give you a little dating strategy. So those are all cool mini sessions with me. So we have, okay, our first winner. I don't think she's here because she is in Europe somewhere, London, I think. Joy B. Joy B is the first one who won a love reading, and I'll send out the winners. The second winner is Linda C. Linda with a Y, C. She won an online profile audit. Yay! Okay, third one, Nikki O. Nikki O. Yay. Nikki O won a love reading. Awesome. Fourth one up, Brenda B. Brenda B. You win a love reading. Next one, Jana L. Jana L. You won a love reading. Next one, Deborah P. Deborah P. You won an online profile audit. Yay. Is anyone noticing you're winning? Okay. Oh, good. Nikki's here. Yay. And then 2 more. Lane C. Lane C won an online profile audit. And Linda E. Linda, I think this is Linda Evans. Linda Evans won an online profile audit and dating strategy. Oh my gosh, is anyone here who won? Okay, Nikki is. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyway, I'm going to put these all in the group. So, winners, I will contact you so you can schedule your thing. And, and also know any of you out there, certainly you 5 for 5ers, if you're a 5 for 5er, we need to talk. Like, that's ridiculous. We need to talk. If you're not already in super loved, then let's just talk about what you are up to so that we can keep this success ball rolling. So, okay, good. Now we get to do our readings. I know I talked so long, but okay, so who's ready to do a dead old lady reading with me? So basically, how do you do this? I'm going to invite you all to know that I probably am not going to do a reading for every single one of you in this group, but who cares? Because guess what? I am connected to what I call the cafeteria of love in the sky. And these are, I think of these recipes. These are sacred. This is like sacred gospel, really. And these recipes are the way that these, what I like to just refer to as dead old ladies, because all of these ladies who made these recipes, there's a really good chance they're dead. But why are we not upset about that? Because on the other side, they are so connected to the universal wisdom of love. They know relationship so well because they're seeing it through the eyes of love. That's the only way they see it on the other side. So what I love about these readings is that they're like these, they show me them all in the kitchen, like hanging out. And then I pull a card and we talk about the recipe based on the question, and magic happens. So whether you are asking the question or in the group saying, hey, I kind of have that question too, then pay attention, because most of the time the questions people ask are everybody's questions. So you can post a question in the group. I recommend that you don't ask a yes or no question. That's not as fun. And certainly this isn't about medical or legal advice. This is about getting insight on your path to love. So, okay. And then every once in a while, I'll go like this, smack. So that's when Reverend Lunch Lady smacks you in the keister, because you didn't follow the rules. Smoothie, you didn't follow the rules. Have I been introduced to my forever person already? That's a yes or no question. Maybe you posted that before I said that part. Anyway, it's so this is while we're here, sometimes the dead old ladies are really sweet, like grandma giving you a warm cookie with a nice cup of milk, like that kind of coziness. And then other times it's more this smack. So not to be taken personally, it's usually just the energy that's required for whatever the thing is. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've got a pro here. Corey writes, dear dead old ladies, I love it when you do that. What advice do you have as I move forward in a new relationship? So any of you who are in little sprouty relationships right now, and maybe you even want to, well, who knows what they're going to say, but we're going to dive into this one. Just keep in mind that this may be a question for you in the near future. You start meeting someone. So pay attention. Even if you're single and you're not in a relationship, this is a really great question. What advice do you have as I move forward in a new relationship? So what do I do? Recipe boxes, and I see who wants to talk, and it looks like Abigail is jumping out. So another thing that may happen is you may hear names. Like I just said, Abigail. If any of you have a grandma or a great aunt or someone on the other side named Abigail, let that be a hello. Let that be a hello from your person to you. We often get grandmas jumping in. We did just the other day. Remember, Leslie? That was really fun. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what advice do you have as I move forward? So really what I do is I just let my fingers do the walking and I just pull it up. And we'll just see what happens. This is the part I get really nervous because I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. Because this is like, it's not like tarot where you know the thing is the same thing every time you pull the thing or you get some idea. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. This is good. Okay. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. All right. Are you ready, Corey? Oh my gosh. I just got a really big hit. Okay. So now I'm sharing. The question was, dear old dead old ladies, what advice do you have as I move forward in a new relationship? And she got cranberry coffee cake. And it says delicious in the corner. So, I mean, how amazing is it when they just come right out and say delicious to your new relationship? That's usually, well, that is a sweet affirmation, validation, whatever you want to call it. But the interesting part is cranberry coffee cake is really about getting past that like bitterness. So I don't think you probably have any bitterness. It's a new relationship, but they're showing me that it's something to watch out for, because one thing you want to watch out for is where, if you've ever been in a relationship where you felt like, okay, well, I'll just let that go. I'll let that slide. That's no big deal. I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to do anything wrong. I want to make sure I keep this relationship, and we do these things. And then after a while it starts getting, I'm like, I don't like doing that thing. Like, why is he doing that? Why is this annoying? And then you start getting a little more bitter about it. Cranberry coffee cake. We've got two bitter things in here. So you really want to set up a map for you and your person to start discussing, hey, what drives you crazy? What makes you happy? And talk about those things so that you know ahead of time, like, wow, I already know that when I make coffee in the morning and have that all ready for him, that he feels really taken care of. And I know for me, when you make the bed every morning, I just feel like we're a team. Like, there's just those things that light us up and make us happy. And then there's those things that, like, oh, it really drives me crazy when there are dirty dishes in the sink. Like, it just makes me feel gross. And I don't want to be in the kitchen. Like, if you can start communicating these things now, then you can more focus on, okay, well, I'm not going to do that because I don't want that to create bitterness in our relationship. And I'm going to do more of these things because I know that makes that person's life easier and makes them happy. So that is what cranberry coffee cake is all about. But ultimately, they're really happy about this relationship. They like where it's going, but it is going to be about being very conscious of, not holding back. And it doesn't have to be an attack. It just has to be, here's something I want you to know about me. And then start sharing those things. Yay! Was that helpful? I love that reading. I've never even seen this. Definitely haven't seen it. So it has oleo in it. Okay. Oh my God. I didn't even read the back of it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. One more thing. On the other side, she says doesn't need frosting. So what that means is really getting to clear communication. And that's not about, wow, you look ugly in green. Like, it's not like being mean. It's just, you don't need to like sugarcoat things. Just get to like, I love it when you do this. And, you know, I kind of turn into a bitch when I see dirty dishes in the sink. I have to tell you about that about me. So that's not sugarcoating. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay. Somebody says, I've been binge watching Jamie Oliver's cooking shows and just know that my new guy is a wonderful foodie. What do the dead old ladies have to say about him and how amazing that alignment would be for me and us? I'm guessing that's Mandy. Yeah. Is it? And then Paulette, I see you have a question. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get so spazzy. Okay. Okay. Who do I think it is Alice, actually. Okay, so we're going to go with Alice. Alice is funny. Okay. Anyway, this is for the foodie question. Who else has that sense of like, oh my God, my guy is totally this kind of guy? This is also for you. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. I'm so immature. It's one of those. Oh my gosh. Coconut balls. I'm just going to say it. It's coconut balls. It's coconut balls. Yeah, coconut balls. Okay. And there's so much writing about this. Okay. What was the question again? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, he has sweet balls. What am I supposed to say about that? Oh my goodness. There's confectionery sugar in here. You know, it's just really sweet to be able to follow that. I know. You guys, how am I supposed to do that? Yeah. This doesn't even feel X-rated, even though it is a little bit. Interestingly enough, it's just, I mean, how funny is that? You're like, oh my God, my guy's a foodie, and then they're giving us coconut balls. I just, they're like the Golden Girls up there laughing their butts off right now. So anyway, what I'm getting is yes. That's yes. How amazing that alignment would be for me and us. They're just like, yeah, of course, it's coconut balls. They're like that. Do you even have to ask the question? Like they know that, yeah, that's what you're going for. It's kind of the day 5 of love camp, love vibe camp. It's the day 5 was, you know, really that's in the super love category because so much of your experience is about food. You are a foodie, so it makes a lot of sense that you would probably have the most fun with a foodie. And if it's not a foodie, it's someone who's going to be like just so turned on that you are. So how fun is that? Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. I know. Foodie balls. Yeah. Yeah. That is so good. The dead old ladies totally know you, Mandy. It's so funny. That was such a little tease. Anyway, okay. Paulette. Okay. Dear dead old ladies. Oh my gosh, you guys. What advice do you have as I go on a first date with a guy who seems nice but has a little negative in his texts about silly things like, I hate this weather. We have a love-hate relationship. Okay. So interesting. Okay. All right. Let me see who wants to chat. Betty. I have other ladies that we'll probably invite into, but this is Betty. I love Betty. Let me just tell you, she is packed. So we're going in for this one. Okay. I'm curious about this first date. Are you talking about a first date in person? Or are you talking about a first date on a Zoom? What is this first date? Please. Okay. Okay. Who says, and you can skip me since I won a reading? Yay me. I don't know who that is. Oh my gosh. I know. Okay, sorry. All right. Paulette, so you got, oh, okay. You got chili with cornmeal dumplings. So interesting because, all right. So it's interesting because they have this as a main dish and a side dish. There's a main dish and a side dish. And your question. So here's the thing, like, interestingly enough, chili with cornmeal dumplings. I get it. Kind of. All right. What they're showing me is they're showing me that, like, whatever's happening here with this question, like, okay, I'm going on a date with this guy, but, and you've made sort of a decision about this being kind of maybe a wrongness. Maybe this isn't going to work, which is sort of how I feel with these cornmeal dumplings right now. So that's kind of like there's something there. I just would invite you to take out the like cornmeal. There's like this grating, you know what cornmeal is like with things where it's just like it's got these like sharp pieces in it. It's like, take it out of your field, because there is something that I'm feeling about, even in the question when you're asking it, there's like some edginess to it. And I'm just trying to be, okay, so this is a yes in person tomorrow night at a bar. So just see what it is. But you don't bring your cornmeal, because I think you're pointing your finger like, oh, he has the cornmeal. But in doing that, you kind of have your own cornmeal with it. So I hope that makes sense, because I know it's not always easy, but there is kind of like an invitation to, yeah, this is spicy, this is sharp, this is like, there's a harshness to this. So Betty, or whatever dead old lady this is talking right here, is asking for you to reduce the heat. Okay. Yep. Yeah, this is like, sometimes we get these manufactured ones. So yeah, do not invent a problem before you get there. Definitely. Somebody says, I think it's interesting, pre-cut from, it's not handwritten, which is not always a problem. It's just like, be aware of where, it's not actually him. It's like, okay, well, what is it? What cornmeal am I bringing into it? Okay. Good. She says, gotcha. Okay. Awesome. All right. Yay. Okay, good. It makes sense. Okay, that was Jana who said you can skip. Well, you know what? The general readings like this is the time to, if you have a question, ask it, because usually there's something about that question that is not just your question. So be aware of that. Okay, awesome. Leslie. Physical attraction has been very important to me, but I am looking for someone who has the qualities I want. If I don't feel a physical attraction from the beginning, is that a reason to not pursue? I will say, oh, yay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk. I mean, already I'm going to say no because we talked a little bit about this. This is like that first quadrant that I kind of call unrequited love from day 5. That first quadrant, which is desperate energy, but aligned, because we think, okay, well, they look aligned, and yet we're running on that like lusty attraction energy, which it doesn't mean that you actually know who the person is. We sometimes that attraction energy can make us think, oh my God, we are aligned. Like, so the alignment in that quadrant is kind of a lie, because we really believe that we are totally into this person, but we don't even know the person. So you want to look for the qualities and you want to get to know the person. So right out the gate, I didn't even pull a card. Let's pull a card. I'm pulling from New Girl because she's the only one who hasn't. Oh no, Clara's here too. Actually, Clara, let's do Clara. Clara wants to talk more. Okay. No. All right. So we're gonna pull one from Clara and see what she says. Oh yeah, she's so packed. Oh goodness. My gosh, what the heck? With coconut already. Oh my gosh, we did get a name. Who's Mary? Who's Mary? Maybe it's Mother Mary. Anyway, another coconut one. Coconut pudding. Coconut pudding. Got it? So yeah, like that's the exact thing I get, is like, do not go like coconut crazy over someone who you don't need to. You need that creaminess. You need that comfort, like the creamy, comforty part where it's like, wow, you make me feel comfortable. It's easy to be with you. It's really like, wow, I love our conversations. We share the same values. Over time, that may or may not grow into an actual like love connection, but you got to start with that. So basically, they're saying, yeah, do not just go off of that coconut. It said dry coconut. Okay. So yeah, Mary. Anyone have a grandma, Mary? I'm just curious. Grandma's here. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Here's one. All right. You're going to want to tell me who you are because it doesn't show your name. Help. Dad, old ladies. I'm in a middle-aged Will and Grace situation. Literally everything I want, but was married for 20 years and is now gay. What's your best advice for me on how to attract a straight version? Okay. All right, hold on. No. Let's just go with New Girl. Okay. All right. Literally everything else went married for 20 and now. Okay. All right. Let's see what the New Girl wants to share with you. Oh. Okay. If we didn't have mom before, we have mom now. I love this. So this is super fun. Gift from mom. Fresh apple pie. Fresh apple pie. Who was that? Who asked that question? I really want to talk to your name. Oh, Corey has a grandma Mary. Sarah has a Mary. Okay, who asked this question? Who's the Will and Grace situation? Or who's going to tell me who asked that question? Hey, whoever's here, you can tell me who asked that question. Deborah asked that. Okay, cool. Hey, Deborah. Okay, so really, this is just like big warm hug from the Dead Old Ladies. I mean, they're just like, honey, like there's nothing that you did wrong, they want to say. They are inviting you to just be, there's something really obviously powerful about this relationship that was able to reveal to you things that actually do really work for you. So the best advice is to not make yourself wrong, to give yourself the kindness, the love, the compassion, the excitement for being able to bring all of you to a new relationship. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you're still here. So yeah, you know, and this is, yeah, this is just different than sometimes when I get these, but whatever it is, there is an amazing healing of some sort here with mom. So I don't know if this is about you and your mom. Something is, it really is. There's something about you and your relationship with your mom that is important here, and it feels very, very kind and loving. Just some kind of acknowledgement of forgiveness. Yeah, really being able to receive. So this is a big time that, yeah, there's definitely, like, my whole body feels so like I just got this wave of love. Yeah. Hope that was helpful. That, yes, also wild that my mom came through. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like, okay, whatever, that you take it. I know you know what it means. So, yeah, oh my gosh, Mary is so important. So, oh my gosh. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Sonia, oh my gosh. I feel bad. You've asked this like a million times. Okay. Hey, Sonia, I see you. Hey, coach. Okay. If I am talking to / dating a couple of men, how do I tell them when I no longer want to see or talk to them any longer? Okay. Well, I'm going to sort of answer that as I scoot. I'm not leaving. I'm just going to go grab another couple ladies so that we have some variety. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's the thing. If you have this awareness that, wow, this person isn't a candidate for me, then everyone who's out there listening to this is a very important question. Like when you're dating a couple different people and you get that sense of like, wow, yeah, I'm interested in this one and this is a no for me, or it just isn't aligned, you can just say, hey, this is how I recommend people do it. You just say, I know, well, here's the overall picture. You want to be aware that obviously I'm guessing that you want to have someone who is willing to be a good communicator and open with you. So you can say something like, I know you're looking for something special. I really appreciate blah, blah, blah about you. And I just want to be honest because I want people to be honest with me. I'm just not feeling it like that. And I'm interested in someone else. I mean, you can say all of that or just a little of that. You can say that, You know, I mean, the bottom is like, oh, I'm just not feeling it. Like, and I hope you find what you want. Or I really appreciate this. You can always sandwich it with nice things. I really appreciate this about you. Romantically, I'm not feeling it, but I can tell you're going to be a great guy for someone. So just be really nice about it. So I kind of just answered that one. I'm not sure there's a dead old lady answer for that. I hope that helps though. Because for everyone, like, don't be afraid of that. Like, and the times you would do that is if you've actually spent time with someone. Like, if you spent time like getting to know someone and then you realize it's not aligned for you, then it's not aligned for them either. So you got to remember that too, that if it's not aligned for you, it's not aligned for them. Dead old lady didn't date multiple men. LOL. Yeah, they did. The dead old ladies know this stuff. Who said pull a sandwich card? Oh, love the sandwich advice. Okay, cool. Okay, good. All right. Okay, I'm going to go back and see. I think we might be done. Yes. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. So everyone out there, all of you, Paulette, Sonia, who else in here? I saw Jana, Shannon. Like, I invite you guys, Nikki, Polly. Who else is here? I don't see all the names, but I invite you guys to join me in the Love Incubator. There's a lot of super love people here already. That's so funny. There's a lot of people from Super Loved already here, but I'd love to see you guys in the Love Incubator because I know that that's going to help you so much. So if you are not already working with me, let's talk about this. And if you just want to have a conversation to see if it's a fit, we can do that. But if you go to supertopsecret.club, supertopsecret.club. That's where you can find the information. And that's awesome. And certainly those of you who won stuff, yay! I will post that in the group so that you have a simple way to connect. And I hope that if you were here and you were listening to other people's questions, you got aha. So if you got an aha from somebody else's question, then post in the comments. Say, yes, I got something. Say yes. Definitely, Sonia's question was really powerful. Leslie's question was really powerful for everyone. I think Paulette's too. I mean, everyone's was really about this is real dating and relationship stuff. So yes. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Awesome. Oh yeah. Corey's, yours was really great too for new relationship. Oh my goodness. Okay. Awesome. Yay. Oh my God. Okay, good. All right. What did you get, Nikki, again? Okay, you have your own dead old lady reading. So we'll do a mini reading for you. Yeah, the cornmeal. Oh my gosh, how many times have we done that? Okay, so let's just do one general love vibe reading before we leave. I'm just pulling from, I call her Karen from finance. Yeah, maybe I call her Linda sometimes. I don't know. Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's pull out a dead old lady reading for, oh, what is this? Oh no. Where are our French peeps? I think this is a French thing. Oh my goodness. So many numbers. Peach. Oh, Peach. Mandy, help. Macaron? It's not a macaroon. Okay, let me see. No. So it's where peaches are sliced. Then there's sugar, cinnamon, and butter. And then, oh, then you cream together the butter and sugar, and then you add egg, and then you pour all that over the peaches. Okay, this is interesting. That sounds delicious. Okay, well, how amazing is this? I love fruit because it's really about freshness, and freshness is about like kind of new beginnings and really keeping it fresh. Yes, in French, but it's spelled M-A-C. Well, okay, she wrote it, so maybe she spelled it wrong. See? And 848 and radio. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. So this is talking about the frequency. Oh my gosh, it says radio 675. So it's about this frequency. That's a high number too. So it's really getting your frequency high, staying fresh, not going back into the past, not making the past about what you can create in the future. This is genius. And this is very sensual. The peach is, it's the vagina, right? So there we go. Like, this is like, how can you keep your energy so delightful, fresh? French is very romantic. So this is a lot. Oh my God, this is a lot about that day 4 getting radiant. So it's that high vibe, it's the freshness, it's the, that sensual energy. Oh my goodness. And it's just so delicious. So they are really celebrating you, probably because you finished 5 days of camp. And that makes a lot of sense. I really do like the numbers here though. 8, 4, 8, 16, 8. Okay, interesting. So 848 actually equals numerology 2, which is relationship. Hello. It's actually 20 because, and then 0 with the 2 makes it like super duper. So that's some pretty magical numerology. Yeah. Oh, there's so much in this, but that's really powerful because there's also this subtle energy too. It's like your subtle body is what is kind of sending out the messages of who you are. And if you don't have that alignment, remember how many times I was talking about the inner world versus the outer world? Like if that's not aligned, then yes, but this is one big number. I see where 8 is infinity, 4 is something else, but this is one big number. So you have to add it all up. So anyway, yeah, this is really a beautiful acknowledgement of how powerful our energy is. Yes. Okay. Really good. Oh my gosh, where did this come from? Oh, Karen. Okay. All right, everyone. All right. Message me. I'm excited to talk to you all and connect with you. Rissa, I'd love to see you in the Love Incubator. Paulette, please consider coming to the Love Incubator. I'd love to have you in there, and Nikki, and oh my gosh, Corey is on her way. Love to have any of you here. Sonia, please, that would be so fun to have you. And then a lot of you, I can't see your name, so I can't say. Mandy, you're here. You should come do the Love Incubator with us. Okay. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for being here. More to come. Hopefully you've gotten your bonuses in supertopsecret.club. Go check it out. There's a couple things in there you'll want to get. They're gifts from me. And we will be talking really soon. Okay. Oh, my twin's birthday was today, so I've been on my oh yay, I hope you do join. Okay, well, let's have a chat. Oh yay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Bye everyone.